on the herb part of the drink. So this is a tea. We got the warm gynostemma formula. Spring Dragon Longevity Tea. Okay, so we're going to go through my whole little, kind of my mini program right now. Instead of taking Hoshu Wu, I take hair and nails, because that's a formula, because it gets it where it's going. Don't take Hoshu Wu by itself, take it as a formula. So I'll go ahead and get all these out, and then I'll open all the caps. Super Jing, this is another good one. If you're on a limited budget, you don't necessarily need to go with this one. It's a little pricey, it's 40 bucks. It's a total yin jing formula. And I haven't recommended this. I do get a lot of messages from people that ask me about the yin jing rebuild, about getting the hair color to come back, about rebuilding the body when somebody's spent out jing on stimulants, overworking, bad relationships, all those things that steal from our jing. So Super Jing is a little pricey, it's 40 bucks, but it's good to get 1 cap a day or 1 cap twice a day or something like that. So again, I'm on a little bit of a budget. I splurged for this and I'm taking 1 cap. Okay, along the antiviral line, I have the Virugo Max. I've talked about that one already. It's probably one of the best herbal antivirals out there from Dragon Herbs. One of those. The Dwanwood Reishi, which is a much more Shen Reishi than the Mushroom Sciences Reishi Gano 161. I just started back into doing Reishi. About 30 or 40 days I took a break from it because of getting the magnetic bed. And I wanted to see, because Dr. Bonley, the inventor of the magnetic bed, said that people recovered completely from HIV and AIDS as long as they weren't bedridden without any other intervention. So I wanted to see what effect, so I stopped everything. So I'm just going back onto Reishi after having a long fast from it. And I'm getting an order from Mushroom Sciences of Reishi, and so once I start pumping that Reishi hardcore back into my blood, I'm actually going to do a part 2 of an old video, which is my heaviest hit video about Reishi, soon. So this is Romania 6, another great yin jing herb, and compared to Hoshu Wu, it's real important to know, where is the hair and nails?
Here.
Oh, here it is. So, hair and nails, Hoshu Wu is a warming yin jing herb. Romania 6 is a cooling yin jing herb. So you want to take these together. Yeah, you want to take these together. So that's another big misguided thing in the raw food movement of taking herbs and stuff, is just thinking that, oh, it's yin jing, it's good, but you need to balance the warming and the cooling. So in all these caps go. And again, I don't have stevia. The wonderful thing about stevia is that it, in my mind, better than any honey or any other kind of sweetener you could come up with, to me and to a lot of other people, stevia seems to really synergize with herbs very well. And I have to agree with that. So I have only my bare bones stuff. I'll take another drink of the amino acid stuff. Let's slowly put that stuff into our body, don't gulp it down. So I just got this stuff yesterday and I want to tell you about both of these. I took an extra double dose of these yesterday. Big mistake, because I detoxed very fast, and I won't talk about how I did that because wasn't pleasant, but I will tell you that lots of disgusting black smelly sludge came out of me. So don't think I am somebody that is very clean and detoxified, and if you think you're there, you're not. I get the same thing from Truth, who tells me that every now and then he'll hit something which will release more of that black, disgusting crap that lives in the crevices of us. So I had that lovely experience. Need to respect some of that stuff. It's a little too overzealous. So we got some coconut butter in here. And finally, the temperature has gone up here in the mountains. We had our first officially truly warm day, so my coconut butter is very melty instead of hard like wax. So pretend we're putting stevia in there, pretending we're putting a little dandy blend in there, which I'm not. We get to taste the herbs exactly as they are. And so, best to take our herbs with warm tea because they absorb better. So here's our herb stuff. Nothing but the pure taste of herbs with a little coconut butter. And again, get over that culinary thing because you just need to, that's all. Acquire a taste for those herbs. That, you know, last year I kind of avoided the stevia for a long time just to like deal with that emotional stuff with me, the emotional eating thing and the craving and that whole thing of food just like dominating you and running you. And that's kind of why I don't mess with any cooked food very much at all. Like I don't eat quinoa because it just inspires that lust. I make some quinoa, I have a little bit that's the right amount, and I should probably put it to the fridge. And guess what? That food lust kicks in. Oh, there's a little bit left in the pan. That's why for me, I say fuck cooked food. It's just all about raw food because that puts me where I want to be. It keeps me away from being emotionally attached with my food. And there's nothing wrong with being emotionally attached to really good stuff, but when that emotional attachment runs you, it's just no good. So anyways, gonna be back on with more information about my blended food fast, my 14-day nutritional fast that I'm starting based on the work of Dr. David Jubb, and probably a big old load of videos coming out of Keith. So a peace, namaste, and bright blessings to you all.